So I just had an oil change on my car not too long ago, and the clerk asked if I wanted synthetic or conventional. On the one hand, conventional is a lot cheaper, but synthetic oil has long-term benefits for my overall car health. So I had a choice to make. Do I want cheap and easy, or something a little more pricey but with long-term benefits for my car? I started to think about how much I value my car, and I worked so hard to own my car, and I love it. So my answer was clear. I do value my car, and I do want it to run to its full capacity and have long-term health benefits as well. So I definitely went with synthetic. I come from a frugal background, so this decision-making process is something I continually go through each time I make a purchase, or if I have the option to invest in something more pricey, or for something that's more cheap and convenient. Now, when it comes to our own bodies, we have to make a constant choice every single day, multiple times a day usually. We have to ask, okay, do I want to eat this thing? And you ask yourself, do we value our body? Yes. Do we want to make a nutritious choice that is cheap and easy, or something that has the ability to help us function at our best with long-term benefits as well? This is what led me to the topic of my video today. It's 5 tips for healthy eating. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any additional tips or comments about what I'm about to discuss, and make sure you stay tuned till the 5th tip, because I think it is by far the most powerful thing that I've used so far, not just in eating but in many areas of my life. But anywho, let's get to it. Tip number 1 is imagine adding stuff to your diet instead of thinking about eliminating stuff from your diet. You're gonna think about all the foods that you want to eat, like what you want to put in your body as part of your healthy eating. For example, me, I'm Filipino, so when I think about healthy eating, I still have cravings for Filipino food, so I can imagine myself eating green beans, eggplant, garlic, onions. I like to add fish sauce to my diet because that's just what I like, and I add ketchup to my egg. Just thinking about the different considerations. Maybe you're gluten-free, maybe you're vegan, or maybe you have financial considerations to take into account. So you want to think about things that you can eat, things that you can afford to eat within your budget. You want to construct dishes and meals out of the things that you want in your diet, instead of thinking things that I need to stop immediately, like I need to stop eating junk food, processed food, chips, soda, all that. Because once you start eating healthy, automatically those things that you were eating before are automatically gonna get filtered out of your normal diet. So try to have a mindset of the foods that you get to eat, that you get to supply your body for nutrition and all the amazing things that you do during the day, especially for your mind. Anyways, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is try to focus on food quality first before thinking about food quantity. So a lot of times when we go into a crash diet or a lifestyle diet or anything like that, we get into the details of like how much of this can I eat, or you want to restrict your calories right away. Tying into tip number 1, you pick the foods, you make dishes out of them, not focus so much on weighing every single thing that goes into your mouth, because that can really get old really fast. That is not a sustainable thing. Especially being a woman, we have to consider your menstrual cycle. Then there are days where you just don't have cravings and you don't want to eat that much. So you should capitalize on those days and not force yourself to eat. And taking into account that week before you're about to get your period, that maybe you're going to crave more fats, and that's just your body's way of functioning. If you need to give in to those days more than other days, then you need to just account for that and think about the quality of the fats that you're putting into your body and focusing on healthy fats versus processed food kind of stuff. Tip number 3 is all about planning. If you're gonna be eating out, if you're gonna be on vacation, you're gonna be off your routine, then you just have to plan for it. And if something happens, then you end up eating something you didn't want to eat, that's okay. Just be gracious to yourself and enjoy the food, enjoy the company, enjoy the place that you're vacationing at or anything like that, and then just pick it back up in the next meal or the next day. And so yeah, I mean, you can plan as much as you want, and if you don't stick to the plan, then just try to be as gracious as possible to yourself. Tip number 4 is to consider supplements as just that. They supplement to your already nutritious diet. So if you're eating a non-healthy diet and you're not getting all your nutrients in, then I can see why vitamins could make someone feel better. But once you start turning over your diet to a more nutritious and more balanced diet, you'll see that you may not even need the supplements or vitamins or things that you were taking before. Just consider supplements as supplementary to your diet. So that brings me to tip number 5, and it's my absolute favorite tip for so many areas of life, but to apply it to nutrition, you are going to, wait for it, visualize. Close your eyes and you're just gonna think about your breath, how your body feels after a meal of healthy eating, after a month, after a year of healthy eating. Maybe for you that feels like you're a little lighter, a little healthier, your blood pressure is a little lower. Maybe you visualize yourself being on less medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, and other sorts of ailments because you're starting to eat healthier. Maybe you're saving money by eating healthier. You're eating out less and you're paying for less processed food and sodas and sugars and things like that. Maybe that looks like your mind is a little more clear, you feel more energized, and when you have more energy, you're going to be more present with the people that rely on you for care and depend on you. It's really is a benefit to you to take care of yourself and eat healthy, and of course you're going to inspire others to do the same thing, and which is why I made this video, because I get asked so many times like about diet, nutrition, healthy eating, and all that. So I just wanted to give you guys some 5 tips. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed these 5 tips. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, make sure you turn on that notification so you know when I post a new video. Thank you guys for your support. Leave comments down below and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.